great game Saturday, and unfortunately we came up a little short. I don't think I've ever been involved in the ending of a game like that. On the last play of the game that seemed like forever on a instant replay call. But I thought our players played hard. I thought it was a great football game. We did some good things. Got a few stops at the end of the game on defense. Hit some big plays offensively. Certainly left some out there on both sides of the ball. When you look at it, still made a few, in our opinion, a few too many mistakes. But I thought the competitive spirit was good, and it was great to have an opportunity to win a game again. At the end of the game and stuff. So, but all in all, again, a little bit short, but I did praise them for their effort and the competitive spirit. But we still have to clean up some things, starting, with the kicking game, for no doubt. And in our punt protection and our punt operation is just, we haven't seemed to get that right yet either. So we're looking forward to going to Liberty. I've never been there. They got a good football team. They're 3-0, and won some games in a row going back to last year, the bowl game, and at the end of the season. And quarterback's really good. I've watched some of them, and he just, what I've watched him, he just makes plays. They can run the ball. They have some good receivers on the outside in the RPO play action game. But he's, even when they've gotten in trouble on third downs and stuff, he scrambles out and makes plays and pulls up and throws it down the field. He's a playmaker without a doubt and stuff. So we know we're going to have to contend with him defensively. A lot of the same stuff from last year. They have some different faces, but they're predominantly a split defense, and and going to come after you. They're going to try to play man and on the outsides and do some stuff. And I think they have a really good, sound scheme. So it's a big challenge for us, no doubt, to go play an undefeated team. I think the other thing that's for us that I'm excited about, I hope the players are, as well, as the noon Eastern kickoff time, 11 o'clock our time. And so I was telling them this morning at a team meeting, it's just a different mindset. You have to get ready, and you basically get in and fly in and get to the hotel and eat and have meetings and go to bed and wake up and eat, and next thing you know, you're getting taped. And it's kind of how it works, and which I've always kind of liked that, and hopefully our players will be excited about as well. So,
all right, Coach, from Adam Hunsucker at the News Star, do you think the offense has found an identity with the vertical passing game?
I'd still like to run the ball, and there's a lot. There are a lot of things that are going into it. I'm more focused on the structural, schematic part of it. We just not consistently doing enough. And the other thing that's not helping either is we've fallen behind in every game. And then you fall behind, and you want to stay patient with the run game, but when you're 11, 14, and 17 points down in the third quarter the other night, it's kind of you tend to go to that. And so I've been looking at it and stuff, and the pure drop back game and stuff, we've used as many of the first four different plays and things, and called them as much in the first four games as I normally do in 12, just because we've been behind in every game, and it seems like every game's a catch up. But certainly don't mind throwing it, but I've always been more of a fan of balance and stuff, and would like to see us get back to that.
Coach, another question from Adam. The offense had some success running up tempo on Saturday night. Will that be incorporated every down, or is that more of a situational type thing?
We're going to get more and more to that, and that's going to be a big topic to a conversation in the open week. We do have an open week in terms of what we might want to do, but normally after the first scrimmage, you implement you install all your plays. You try to teach your plays, and then as it goes on, then you get into the tempo and the check, recheck, and you kind of do all that. But we've never done that here. I've never done it. Coach Kubik didn't do it. We didn't do that like from the start. You put in all your plays first, and then you get to that. And unfortunately, we never got to that. And then after the first scrimmage, that was all part of and just a lot of things, in situational football, and you're doing things that we actually missed. And when we came back, again, that's not make excuse, it is what it is, but when we came back, we were so concerned, about getting them in shape, trying to pace them to get them back in shape. So the last thing you want to be doing is, as soon as they come back, start up-tempoing and until you can get them in some shape. So we just never have really caught up. But, yeah, I think it's something that we can do. I think it's something that our quarterbacks can handle. And we've been trying, John, to pick up the pace as the weeks go on here. So.
All right, Coach, again from Adam, do you have an update on Josh Peterson's status?
No, I don't. He's, such a great kid. I mean, he says he's going to be fine, but we'll have to see. He did, I'm not sure actually what he did in the weight room this morning. And, again, that'll be something. And tomorrow we get out there, you really get a pretty good idea of who's where. And I don't really ever get it, to be honest with you, till Tuesday, till I actually put eyes on them and try to see if they can do football movements.
Along those same lines, Coach, he asked for an update on Mason Hussman as well.
I think I would still say Mason's doubtful and stuff. I think he's going to try possibly to do a few things and stuff, but I would think with that kind of injury and stuff, I would think he would be doubtful.
Coach, he also asked about your thoughts on the play of Sir Darius Ellis on Saturday in his first career start.
Sir Darius is a good football player. He's a great kid, and he's here and stuff and plays hard, and certainly glad he's here. And I'm glad to see you get opportunity. You just never know, and that's what you try to tell those guys. Kids that come into your program, and whether they're scholarship or walk on, either way. I mean, you have to be patient. It's college football, and and give that young man credit. He's here every day, works hard, does what we ask him to do, and he's getting his chance.
Coach, talk about the play of Ty Shelby. 2 games. He missed that first game at Army. 2 games, 2 career highs in tackles, but also the leadership that he brings to the defense.
Ty's unbelievable young man. He has been, I always use the term, but when he got on campus, he was a pro. He's never impeccable academics and character and the whole deal and stuff. So I guess I'm just surprised in a way that he was out as long as he was. And came back, because not only did he miss the 10 or 11 days that everybody missed, then he turned around and missed probably another 10 days and stuff. He did, Josh did, Strouder did. I mean, there's some kids like that I mean, I don't, TJ Fiola, and you look at them, but Ty, and Ty was even in a sense that we were able to bring a few of those other guys to Army. Ty didn't even make the trip, because he was still out and stuff. So for him to come back, but he's always worked hard. He's always kept himself in shape. It's always been important to him. So, but I am surprised that I'm excited for him, but I'm surprised that he got into it that fast.
Heading into Saturday's game, there were some tweaks on the offensive line, and then in game at halftime, you kind of tweaked it again. How would you assess their play on Saturday night?
I thought we played a lot better, and still, like I said, run wise. We still got to get better there. And, again, I'll continue to take some of the blame for that, the way the games have played out. We're behind and stuff. But, we decided to make a few moves, and we put T.J. Fiola at left guard. And Evan Henry actually started at right guard and seemed to play pretty good. Victor Cutler, got in some pretty good snaps. Garrett Hirsch got in some pretty good snaps. Tyler Johnson, now is – got in. I mean, Tyler was in a situation. I think Tyler, we think highly of Tyler, but he missed that whole first part because of his transfer and trying to get everything transferred here, and then has to turn around and miss again. So I think the more he gets into what we're doing and how we're doing it and getting into shape, I think he'll be they're going to be fine, because if you look at it, there was some pressure on the quarterback, but all in all, I will take that. I will take that any day of the week, and Kobe Suits and I were talking about that. I will take that any day of the week. We threw it 55 times, so matter of how many times you run it. If you're going to throw it 55 times, I mean, there's going to be some pressure. And look, they came after us. I mean, it's not like they sat back. I mean, they came after us with about everything, that you could throw at us, and I thought we handled it pretty good.
Coach, Adam has one last follow-up question. Did the layoff affect special teams the most, and is it correctable with the more practice time now that you finally got back into a routine?
I think it is correctable, and we just have to, we have to slow down, and once we got into the games, I mean, everything's game preparation, and some of the fundamentals and operation time and what we're doing, it's just it's off, and we know it's off, and and I was telling our special teams guys and stuff, and I'll take I got to slow down. because the problem is it's just hard to slow everything down and go back to, you got to force yourself to do it. Go back to day one type things to go back, because you got a game this week, and I mean, when we got back in, everything was moving and stuff, and I think they're correctable things and stuff, but we have to get back to because it's funny how that happened the other night, but we had one tip from our right side and then had one block from our left side, so obviously we got problems.
Coach, that'll wrap it up. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Sean.